everyone, welcome to our channel Gem, and please don't forget to subscribe our channel to keep on getting more videos like this. I am Nishit Sharma. Today, Miss Kini Sharma will be explaining you the chapter The Tiger King written by Kalki. Before that, I am asked to tell you something about the author. So let's start. About the author. Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy, known by his pen name Kalki, was a Tamil writer, journalist and poet. He was known for his witty writings, which were a comment on human nature in general. He won the Sahitya Academy Award posthumously, that means after death, in 1956. Thank you. Now, Miss Kini Sharma will be continuing.
Thank you, Nishit. So, welcome children. Today I will explain you the chapter The Tiger King. It is chapter 2 of book Vistas and it is from grade 12 CBSE. Before I start with the explanation of the chapter, I would like to ask you certain questions for which definitely I will be expecting your answers in the comment section. First of all, tell me, do you suffer from thanatophobia? What is thanatophobia? That is a fear of death. My second question is, if someone tells you the cause of your death, someone tells you, like some astrologer predict that you will die by this animal, by this particular bird, or by some particular toy, what will be your reaction? Will you think of killing that bird? Will you think of killing that animal? Will you try to spoil that toy? That is up to you what you do. Now, as I am going to start the chapter, before that there is a small incident which I want to discuss with you. It happened many years ago when Lord Krishna came on earth. You all must have heard the name of Kans, his maternal uncle. You know what happened at the time of his sister's wedding? There was a lightning and there was a prophecy that his sister's own 8th son will be the cause of his death. Then what happened? He immediately put his sister and her husband into the prison, and after that she had 7 children. He killed all of them, and Lord Krishna was his 8th son. Even though he tried hard, he had kept them in prison. He wanted to live, that's why he had done all the efforts. But what was the impact of it? He still could not defeat death, because his 8th son, he was brought up at some other place, and after that he faced death just because of him, that is Lord Krishna. You might be surprised, why am I discussing about the incident of Lord Krishna and Kans? Because there is a little bit concern of his in this chapter, because here we are going to talk about the Tiger King. The Tiger King, why is he given this name, that we are going to discuss afterwards. Before that, I tell you something about the chapter. In this chapter, astrologers had predicted to the king that he will be killed by the tigers. Now, the question is, if he is actually going to kill all the tigers because he wanted to live a long life, or he is going to spare the animals. So that's what we are going to discuss in the chapter. This chapter is divided into 5 parts. I have tried to cover all the meanings of difficult words. I have tried to cover the main questions, that is theme and the character sketch, and I have also given you the points for quick revision at the end of this video. After that, you will try something at your own, because some questions in the form of MCQ I have given in the last, with which you will come to know if you have understood the chapter or not. Now, let's start with the chapter. The first part starts from the Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram till it was based on some truth. So in this passage, what we come to know, that this child has got birth. He was famous by the name of Tiger King. He was even given different names like High Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Highness, and ACAT, MAT. So all these words are given to him, but most often he was known as Tiger King. Now the writer is saying that you all will be eager to know why he was given this title. So he says that I do not want to spoil the climax. So you read the story and you will come to know about it. He also gives the one incident of King Dashrath here, when Bharat met Ram after the death of Darshath, he told him that the Tiger King had left for heavenly abode. So the Tiger King is actually metaphorically word used for the king. Here he is given, let's see how he is given this name. In this part we will come to know that a child was born, and immediate after his birth, like in the customs of Maharajas, we can say they call the astrologers. They want to know how will be the future of the child. So astrologers came. He told that he will be the champion of champions. He will be the hero of heroes. He will be the warrior of warriors. But the moment astrologer used the word "but," there was a confusion in the mind of the other persons who were listening about it. They wanted to know why astrologer had used the word "but." So they asked him, because he was being compelled to tell what was the reason of that. So he had to tell. He says that he will actually have to face death. So hearing this, they all were surprised. But the most surprising thing was that 10-day-old child spoke in his own voice. When he spoke, all who were standing there, they were quite dumbstruck. How a small child of 10-day-old can speak? He says, everyone who has taken birth on this earth have to die one day. So what is new in that? At this moment, he says he had asked many intelligent questions. What was that intelligent question? He says, you tell me the reason of my death. At this, astrologers told him that he was born in the hour of bull, and because bull and tigers are enemies, so tiger will be the cause of his death. Hearing this, the small 10-day-old child, he said, let tigers beware. That means they need to be beware now, because I am here to kill them. So that was actual meaning of that. So the words which I have covered here are pretending, strategic, stuka bombo, indomitable, final abort, demise, foretold, transfix, stupefaction, enunciate, rumor, ride, hindsight. Now the second part starts. It starts from Crown Prince Jang Jang Bahadur till finished on an incoherent note. Now the second part. In this second part we come to know that he has grown older. We are being told how he was brought up. He had learned the English names. He was being brought up by English nanny, and he had watched many English movies. So there was not much difference in his bringing up than the other kings of the different states. So it was just like that only, and he did not do anything miraculous during these years. Now at the age of 20, he was given the crown, because till now that was handled by the courts of war. So he had to handle it. Now because he had become king, so people had started talking about it. Even they were discussing about the prediction. What was the prediction? That he will be killed by the king. When Maharaja overheard this, he became worried about it, and he thought of a proverb that in a case of emergency, in a case of self-defense, you may even kill a cow. Keeping this thing in mind, he thought of killing the tiger. Now, because he had made up his mind, so he went to the forest and he killed the tiger. After that, he was very excited. He was very happy, because he thought that he had won over his death. That means he had killed the tiger. So now he is free, and now he can live his life happily. And when he went to the astrologer, what that astrologer told him, he says that you may kill even 99 tigers, but you have to beware of 100th tiger. Now 100th tiger, that means he has to kill 99 tigers. After that, the 100th tiger will be responsible for his death. Or he could have also changed his mind of killing the tigers. If he doesn't kill those tigers, then definitely 100th tiger number, when it will come. So astrologer says if you are able to live after killing the 100th tiger, or that 100th tiger will not be able to kill you, in that case I will leave my this profession of astrology, I will let my hair cut and I will join as insurance agent. That means he was so sure that he will be killed by the 100th tiger. Now next passage starts from that day onwards he had managed to retain his kingdom. Now third part, in this part we come to know how he had changed the situation. Now he had announced in his kingdom, in his state of Pratibandhapuram, that no one will kill the tiger. If anyone will be found doing any kind of harms to the tigers, that person's all wealth and property will be confiscated. That is taken with authority. That means he will snatch everything from them. So now the king was wholly solely responsible for killing of the tigers, and he had made up his mind that because that Pratibandhapuram was a kind of forest also, so there he could get so many tigers, and he was totally focused on this when he heard the astrologer's words that he had to kill 100 tigers. So he had made up his mind that he will not give attention to anything, no, he will not give attention to his duties, he will not give attention to his family life, but his only and sole motive is just to kill the tigers. So he had asked everyone not to do any kind of harm to the tigers. Now what happened during this time, in the same passage we come to know that a British officer came. He was fond of hunting tigers and getting his photo clicked with the carcass of the tiger. When this thing happened, he asked the British officer not to hunt the tiger. He had flatly refused him. He says that you can go for boar hunt, you can go for mosquito hunt, you can go for mouse hunt, but for tiger hunt there is completely no from my side. When he had said this thing, British officer became angry. Then he got a message from his secretary that if he doesn't want the British officer to kill the tiger, in that case at least he should be allowed to get a photograph clicked of the tiger which will be killed by the tiger himself. But king thought that if this British officer is requesting for this thing, then other officers can also come and they can also demand the same thing. So he refused for this thing also. But still there was something which was disturbing him, because if this time he is going against the British officer, in that case he may face some danger. That danger may be to his throne also. So he started discussing about such things, and what happened, he thought of giving gifts to him. So he asked a British jeweler in Calcutta to send him expensive diamond rings. He had sent a samples of almost 50 rings, and king what he did, he sent all those 50 rings to the British officer's good lady, keeping in mind she will accept one or two and else she will return. But actually what she did, she accepted all those gifts, and with a thank you letter she had sent a message. He had to pay 3 lakh rupees just for those rings. So this is what we have discussed in this, and the words covered here are proclamation, fling, confiscated, form, resolve, bore, durai, purpose, relented, deliberations, dispatched. Now Maharaja's tiger hunts till Pratibandhapuram palace. Now what happened after this thing? He had killed almost 70 tigers by this time. Still 30 more tigers are there. But from where to bring those tigers? But the king was so disturbed, he wanted to get some idea for this. So he was worried that where all these tigers had gone, because he had killed almost all the tigers. You may have understood that how this king, just because of fear of death, is continuously killing the tigers. Those animals who had not done any kind of harm to him, just because of his own fear, he is continuously killing them. So what he did, he he was brandishing his gun, and at the same moment he called for his diwan. So this time diwan came here and he discussed with him. Here some sort of humorous sentences, humorous dialogues are used between the diwan and the king, because king was brandishing his gun and he says that he wants to kill the tiger, and diwan immediately got afraid. He says that I am not a tiger, don't kill me. Then king laughed that why are you saying this thing. Then king says that he wants to get married. At this also diwan gave a funny reply. He says that he already had 2 wives. Now the king started laughing loudly. He said, why are you saying this thing? Why am I going to marry you? He says that he wants to get married to a girl of a royal family at whose place he could get tigers as a gift. So he asked the diwan to find a place where there are so many tigers, and that king should have a daughter with whom he could marry. So he was successful. He found a lady, he got married, and every time whenever he had gone to his in-laws family, at the same time he had killed 5 to 6 tigers. So this way he was able to kill more tigers, and he was able to kill 99 tigers. Now just 1 tiger was left. So the words we have covered in this are brandishing, shuddering, summoned, babble, investigate. Now next passage. This is the last passage, or we can say this is the climax of the story. The Maharaja's anxiety till final revenge upon the Tiger King. Now what happened? Because just 1 tiger was left and he was very much disturbed, because there were 2 reasons. One reason, he was told by the astrologer that he will be killed by the 100th tiger, and second thing, he was not able to find the tiger. So he was worried all the time, and he had also put the less tax on the people of his place, saying this thing that they have to find the tiger. One day he got a good news that what news he had got, that sheep had been missing from the place. When he came to know this thing, he was sure that it will be the tiger only who is killing those sheep. So hearing this thing, he got excited. He started searching for it in the forest, but nowhere he could find it. He became angry and he had doubled the tax. All the people of the state, they were very much disturbed by this. They didn't know how the king would react by this time. They were worried, and they knew that if he is not going to get the 100th tiger, then they are going to face the biggest danger. So they were worrying about it, and Diwan Sahib, he had been searching for it, and what he found, this tiger was hiding at his place only. So with great difficulty he had put it in his car and he had left it in the forest. So next morning king found it and he had shot and aimed to it. Hearing the voice of the gun, the tiger was fainted, and king thought that he had killed the 100th tiger. Everyone was happy, but when Diwan and other persons noticed, they came to know that it was not killed by the king. So they killed him and presented before the king. So this time Maharaja's palace reception, it was full of tiger skin. There were the tiger skin of 100 tigers in his palace, and he was very happy. Now he was able to devote his time to the family, devote his time to the kingdom. So he had started spending time with his family members. He thought that he had won over death. He was excited, but still irony of the fate is to be waited. What was that? It was the 3rd birthday of his son. He had to bring gifts for his child, and when he went to the shop, he found a wooden toy tiger. He brought it home. He started playing with his child. What happened? When he was playing, this wooden toy tiger was not perfectly carved. As a result, slivers of this came out and it entered on his right hand. He snatched it out with his left hand. But the effect of it in the form of pus was still there in his hand. So in the beginning there wasn't enough pain, but slowly and slowly the whole infection spread in his body, and doctors from Madras were called. They operated him. Ironically, it is being said the operation was successful, but actually the king had died. So in simple words, we can say that the prophecy which was being made by the astrologers, as they had predicted that he would be killed by the 100th tiger, so he had been killed. There may be any of the reason, because he was not able to kill the 100th tiger. Maybe this was the reason, or maybe because he had been killing those tigers without any reason. So it was a kind of punishment by God for him. So the words covered here are fever pitch, anxiety, tally, savage, weary, gloom, dispelled, wantonly, flout, fury, obstinacy, mounted, rage, discontented, supplication, elation, procession, bafflement, slivers, separating, sore. Now, I hope the chapter is clear. So, I have written this content in just few points, so that whenever you are doing the revision, you should be able to take those quick revision points. Astrologers' prediction about the Tiger King. Astrologers predicted at his birth that since the prince was born in the hour of the bull and the tiger are enemies, hence death would come to him from a tiger. 10-day-old spoke, asked intelligent questions. Once he grew up, started tiger hunt. State astrologer predicted he may kill 99 tigers, but the 100th would spell danger. The king's obsession with tigers. State banned tiger hunting by anyone except the king. Proclamation, if anyone dared fling even a stone at a tiger, his wealth and property would be confiscated. Was to attend to all other matters only after killing the 100 tigers. Came close to losing his throne when he denied permission to a high-ranking British officer to hunt. Appeased him with expensive diamond rings, lost 3 lakh rupees. Marries a girl from a family of a state with a large tiger population. 3-year exemption from all taxes for village where sheep reported missing. Ordered land tax to be doubled when no tiger spotted. So this is what the summary you need to read before you prepare for your exam. So theme is there. What is there in the theme? Star on the conceit of those in power. Comment on politicians who put personal gratifications, fulfillment of their own whims and fancies above the good of the masses or even good governance. Pride has a fall, self-destructive nature of man, the need for conservation of wildlife. This is a character sketch of the king. We need to prepare the character sketch whenever we do any of the chapter. And if we are understanding the chapter, this character sketch properly, we are able to write about the chapter. So he was self-centered, he was egotistic, he was whimsical and irrational. After this, see, I have completed all the main points. After this, as I have completed it, so you should go through these questions. Again, these are multiple choice questions. If you are able to answer these questions, in that case, you have understood the chapter. If there is any query or you want to say something about this video, you can mention in the comment section. I will try to put all those things in my videos, whatever will be mentioned in the comments. I have tried to cover everything. Summary, difficult words, explanation, and then questions. There are almost 40 questions. If you are able to understand these questions, these are just one-worded answer, but almost whole chapter is given the importance in these. So these are questions. Stood after the wooden tiger, and then literary device. Just like in the poems we have discussed about the literary devices, same way there are questions in the, so there are poetic devices even in the chapters. Thank you.